Hey guys, welcome to another episode of It's Gaming Fancy. This is soramstr and I'm here to give you a guide on the infamous Paper Trail DLC. There's going to be points in this guide where I'm going to give you a little pause option, and that's just so that you can see if you can figure it out on your own. Other than that, this is going to give you basically everything you need. I'm not going to go through the extra stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you unlock while playing the game and going through the website, and that stuff you can just look up on your own. You can learn a little bit more about the stories. I'm just going to give you everything that you need to finish the DLC. So click on any of these links to go to either parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and we'll get started. I hope this helps, and yeah, enjoy.
Someone likes dubs.
Hey guys, welcome to part 5 of the infamous Paper Trail guide. We start this off like we do every other one. We chase down Celia and we get an origami dove. This one gives you a special little puzzle. I'll let you pause it here and see if you can figure it on your own. Alright, so if you can't figure this out, what you have to do is get the fan number down here filled out. If you see the symbol, this right here, the circle, you want to follow the symbol in order of the numbers, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here makes a 2. So you want to do that with each of the symbols. So you see the 2 here, the 6 here, the 3 here. Each of the symbols put together in the numerical order give you a number. That's a 4, by the way. And that's how you figure this puzzle out. It took me a minute to figure this out, and there's no like explaining how you could possibly figure this out on your own. You just have to like do things. So that's that. You put them in order of the symbols there, and you want to put that into the DUP intranet. Again, tabs are your friends and make things a lot easier. So you put the number in there, and you get this. It's a whole thing about surveillance and stuff, and the next thing is like having to do with Janina's landscaping vans. So you want to put that fan number in there, and let me just make sure this is right. So you go in there, and then you'll have a picture of what the van looks like here, and you'll notice in the top left corner a plate number. Now, where do we see that before? Remember the vehicle trackers? That's where you want to do. So you want to put that plate number in there, and that's going to give you a location as to where that car is. And of course, that is another mission to do on the PS4. So let's go ahead and do that. Back on the PS4, back on the post offices. And so we're going to go see the next part of the mission, but I want to stop by and do this. I was gonna fuck this guy up. I hate the sign twirlers. So I aim for his head, and they, like, what the hell? The DUP just take care of him for me. That wasn't very cool, guys. So yeah, you want to come over here, and you'll see the van on the little bridge over here. So this is a follow mission. I'm not sure if you're not supposed to get caught following it. And it doesn't really go far enough for you to like fall too far behind in general. I didn't get caught, but again, I don't know if that was like a thing that you had to do, was avoid being caught. I remember there was one mission though that you weren't supposed to get caught following a car, and as soon as the mission started for me, I was just automatically caught. Like for some reason it just glitched out like that on me. But that's the only time I ever had a glitch in this game, so I can't say that I'm too mad about that. Alright, so you clear these guys out, and there's a little guy over here that tried to hide from me. And you would think he would try to give up at this point. But once you clear them out, all you gotta do is go up to the van, and you start the online paper trail profile thing. So let's go over. Alright, so you go into here, the landscaping van, and this is one of the more technical puzzles, I guess. It's not too hard. This first part is like the drone So you put in the codes and you do the same thing before. If you have a white X, that means that that symbol shouldn't be there at all. If you have a yellow symbol, that means that the symbol, it should be in there, but it's not in the right spot. And if you have a green one, that's the right symbol in the right spot. You open it up and you get this confidential report. There's a lot of words, there's a lot of space, there's a lot of things on here. None of it really matters except for this down here. You need this password and username to get to the next part. So when you go back to the van, you're going to go into that little laptop that was to the left of the safe, and that's where you're going to start the next little puzzle. So if you come into here, I'll let you pause it here to see if you can figure it out. If not, we're going to get started. This is the username and password given to you before, and I'll try to see if I can go over exactly how the commands work in this. So when you do the help thing, it gives you a little bit of a what's supposed to do what. And I didn't notice this open thing, but you're gonna need that open command. So you start with ls, and it's gonna give you all the files that are in that directory. So then when you do cd space src_19, it's gonna give you the directory src_19, and then you do ls to that, and that would open up what's in that directory. So you see there's nothing in that directory. So the way to go back to the previous directory that had the src19 art18 is you do cd space ... So that's what I couldn't figure it out here, but you do space cd space ... and that'll take you back to that original directory. So I'm gonna do that right now. So we're back into the previous directory. As you see, ls shows you that. And you do cd space art_18, and that'll get you to the next directory. You do ls to that. That opens that directory up and shows you what's in there. And cd space gov_16, it gets you to that directory. ls opens that for you. So ls opens the directory, so it shows you what's inside. cd space whatever the directory is takes you to that directory. I just happened to get lucky and get here right away. So once you get to that, what you want to do is open space and then the whole thing. I'm not sure if caps matter, so let's make sure that everything is capitalized as it's supposed to be. And then that'll just open that picture for you, which is what you're supposed to do next. So once you have that picture, well, the file, you go back to the game, and now what you gotta do is destroy all of the vans that are used for surveillance. You start off with this one, and you go around town and destroy all the rest of them.
Time to bring the boom.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back to this just because I wanted to talk about the movement in all the different powers. Now obviously Neon is one of the more useful ones and one of the more popular ones to use, just because you can run through anything, you can run up the walls and stuff. There's a problem with Neon though, like if there's like an overpass above you, you start getting stuck in that. You have to like really try to get around it. The smoke has almost no use after you get Neon as far as movability goes, just because you need vents to go up. If not, you'd have to basically climb every building, and then the thing becomes you have to find the vents. It's got good maneuverability in the air, but which Neon doesn't. But in general, it doesn't really work too well. The video is probably one of the best ones for motion, just because it's got good maneuverability in the air, and it's got good vertical maneuverability, like going up buildings and stuff. And then the rock or the concrete, obviously I didn't have too much time with it because it's a post-game kind of power, but it helps you as far as like when you do this, it lifts you up. So I don't know. Maneuverability isn't really a big thing for that. It's all about power. So thanks for watching. Click on any of these links for any of the other parts of the DLC. And I'll see you on the final part, part 6. Stay fancy, guys.